From F-35 sales to missile defense, 2026 is shaping up to be a pivotal year for Middle East security. Agnes Helou breaks down the stories to watch in the new year. Plus, we go inside EDGE Group's plans for the future. This is the Middle East Defense Digest from Breaking Defense.
Marhaba. I'm Agnes Helou, Middle East Bureau Chief for Breaking Defense, and this is the last episode for the Middle East Defense Digest. 2025 made a lot of news, and there are a few topics to follow up in 2026. Fighter jet sales to the Middle East, mainly F-35 sales to 3 countries. Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, whether there will be strides taken forward in the deal. The UAE, whether the UAE is going to revive its deal for F-35s or it might look elsewhere for 5th generation fighter jets, including South Korea for its KF-21, and Turkey, if Qatar sanctions are lifted, whether Ankara at last will receive its batch of the F-35s. The second topic we are talking about is the anti-missile defense systems. Gulf states in general have increased interest in air and missile defense systems, especially after the conflicts that took place in 2025. Are we going in 2026 to witness a sort of alliance between these states, starting from data sharing networks and early warning? We're gonna see. While China is enlarging its footprint in North Africa and namely in Egypt, Russia eyes to seal some deals in the Gulf. And now to the United Arab Emirates, and we spoke recently to the CEO of EDGE Group, Hamad Al Marar, about the company's business and ambitions. Mr. Hamad Al Marar, thank you for being here with us.
Pleasure.
We will start. First, you made a splash of announcements, a large number of announcements here at the show. One stood out, the one with Indonesia, Republic Corp. Can you please tell me this 7 million? What is it for?
Well, to start, Indonesia is one of the largest countries in the world. Their geography is very difficult and it requires a very deep thought when it comes to armament strategy. It comprises of many islands, and therefore the armament, the solutions they might ask for would be always with a multiplier. And it covers many aspects, from vehicles to ammunition to weapons to counter drones, possibly air defense, and so much. Indonesia, like any other country, they do procure, but they also do plan well. And the requirement been in study for the last 3-4 years. So it is quite an exercise to work with Indonesia, and we benefited a lot of the exercise or being able to serve such a geography, which is quite challenging. So it was quite a learning for us. Having a partnership in Indonesia would help localization of many aspects of what we want to deliver there. It's not imposed on us fully, but we always tend to try and create local work packages, employment opportunities, capacity growth in any country we go to.
This large announcement with Anduril,
Yes.
the US, and the Oman, which is the outcome of it, which is here present at the show. Can you tell me first how this can help you penetrate the US market? Do you plan to?
Definitely. This is an arm's length, genuine partnership that would bring benefits both to us and to Anduril. From a technology perspective, it would add so much value, given that it's also American tech. The UAE would bring so much value because we also started on a clean slate, as they say, and we had to be innovative to go and have a product ready fast, to become efficient, and to have cost-effective solutions to the market. Anduril do focus on several aspects, and they've been brilliant in delivering what they have delivered so far. It's quite impressive. However, we see that collectively, us and them, our catalogs would be complete. So when we merge what we both have, where we're going to come together on joint developments that will help create an export base also for Anduril for the rest of the markets. As you may know, the US is a very large market, and all the orders are really huge, and you would need a capacity elsewhere to serve other markets.
Do we expect you to be in the next AUSA as EDGE Group?
Why not?
Okay. Space is one of the growing ventures for EDGE Group. We spoke with one of the company's executives about their space endeavors. After this.
Hello, Walid. Let's start with Fada. What updates do you have on the Sirb constellation?
First of all, Sirb is about launching SAR satellite constellation that can observe the Earth and provide different applications for border protection, for mining, and other civil applications that can be used. And if you allow me to do this, throughout our journey, we have been able to select ST Engineering as the prime contractor who can help
A Singaporean company.
A Singaporean company that can help, to provide us with a transfer of technology and transfer of knowledge to sustain the capability in the UAE. But not only an international partners, but also we were able to create a local consortium that represent the ecosystem, space ecosystem in the UAE. It is TII, Space 42, and NSSTC, led by the UAE agency throughout this journey. Here, Zenith platform, which basically it provide a federated access to different satellite imagery from one place. So you can imagine today the challenge that the end users have, where they should go to different service providers. It can be 5, it can be 10, it can be 20, just to get an image, or get an instance of the Earth on a specific time, And that's the beauty of having Zenith. If you can see here, we are able to choose a specific, area in any place in the world, with the idea that, here you can see what type of imageries that we would love to acquire. What is the resolution? What are the sensors available? And most importantly, what are the inclination with the specifics that, we are working? And not only that, but also the start date and the end date, if there is any archived data already have been given to that particular area.
Thank you for watching, and we wish you a happy 2026. مني ومن أسرة موقع Breaking Defense نتمنى لكم عاماً سعيداً.